book, The Personal MBA, there is this concept called pattern matching. And what it talks about essentially is whenever we are reading any information and we find that information helpful, our brain always finds patterns or context to associate that information with whatever has happened. Or, for example, if something will happen and you'll be able to use that information, then the brain will be able to set that context or remember that information through that context. For example, if I were to say that in leadership, there are so and so XYZ things one needs to do in order to be a successful leader. Now, I'll only remember those XYZ things if I am actually able to implement that information in real life experience, because otherwise it's just a nugget of information and I'll forget about it because I never really applied it. And that actually made me thinking that whenever we read these non-fictional books mindlessly, one after the other, and I'm guilty of that, we fail to implement that knowledge that we have gained. And because of those reasons, we never actually remember or recall anything from those books because we just went mindlessly reading from one non-fictional books to other without actually implementing the learnings or whatever information we gathered from the book. So it's always important that whenever you are reading or getting information of any sort, you implement or find a pattern or a context to remember it, because that's how our brain remembers a piece of information, and whenever you need that information, it's always available to you because you've had that experience. People always remember a story more than they remember a piece of information. And another way to do it is you can combine non-fiction book with fictional book, because with fiction books you have stories, and with non-fictional books you have information and use cases. You can see when you're reading a story how you can implement those non-fictional books use cases into those stories so that it sticks with you.